Hi, my name is Virginia. I'm a recent Douglas graduate. I graduated with a degree in sociology, and while I was at Douglas, I did an externship. I was part of the peer mentoring program for first years, and I did a lot of public policy initiatives through Douglas programming.
Hi, I'm Staci, and I am Virginia's mom. I am also a Rutgers graduate. I graduated from Rutgers Camden School of Law and also from the Eagleton Institute of Politics. I am a retired career assistant prosecutor here in the state of New Jersey. Some of the challenges that we were concerned about in my house were the idea of sending a student to this school with tens of thousands of people from our teeny tiny little high school, especially as a transfer student. But Douglas assuaged all of those concerns. It's a tight, supportive community. It's the benefit of going to a small college in a vast university setting. It's really the best of both worlds.
My Douglas experience changed everything about my Rutgers experience. I, coming from a very small town, was very concerned about not finding a community here, given that the Rutgers undergraduate population is so much bigger than my entire hometown. And so finding Douglas, which is such a tight-knit community in such a large pond, really changed everything for me. I got that very small student to staff member ratio that I was looking for. I ended up knowing almost every student in my graduating class at Douglas. And it really just made me feel like I was part of a small town in a larger city, which is exactly what I was looking for.
Virginia has grown in so many ways in her time at Rutgers and Douglas. Specifically, I have appreciated the growth in her critical thinking skills. The second thing that I noticed is an incredible increase in her networking skills. One of the things that really amazed me and makes me so proud of Douglas is this ability to teach students how to network professionally. These are skills that you can be taught, that you can practice, that you can learn, and it makes such a huge difference as we move into a world where men are still so often your boss.
Douglas enhances everything about the Rutgers experience for students, no matter when they start. One of the things that I was really concerned about was coming in as a junior instead of as a freshman, because a lot of people, even though they started during COVID, were still able to start building that community, and especially coming to a new school, a new college, for some people a new state. It was really helpful to know that I wasn't alone, that there were a ton of other transfer students, commuter students, non-traditional students. It was really great to know that I wasn't just the one transfer student. I would recommend Douglas to Rutgers students for so many reasons, but namely because Douglas has so much to offer. Since I came into Rutgers and Douglas as a junior instead of as a freshman, I only had 2 years, but I was still able to get a lot done. I was able to meet a lot of friends. I was able to complete an externship.
Virginia's externship, that immersive short-term experience into the work world, was really an important building block of her going forward in a career. It was a short-term, one-week experience where she worked on some legislation, but more importantly, she saw women lead. And those externships, where you get to immerse yourself in a position and see your career leading to internships, lead to our daughters changing the world. It's what we need, and Douglas does it the best. Why would I recommend Douglas? Why wouldn't I recommend Douglas? If you have a daughter, you need to give your daughter the opportunity to be in a school where they see women as leaders. If they can see it, if they can be it, they need to experience what it's like to be part of an empowered majority, not someone who's just an afterthought, not some idea that's being a square peg in a round hole. At Douglas, in this environment, your voice is heard, your voice is valued. You move forward with the skills you need, not for a world that's in the past, moving past the first quarter of this century, and we need women's voices, and we need them in ways that we haven't ever heard them before. And this place, this is where we teach women to lead. That's why I recommend Douglas. That's why I can't imagine sending my daughter anywhere else.